So this is the second part, or the second two parts of question 1. And again, we're solving for the inequality. So in C, we have 2 plus the absolute value of 2 minus x has to be greater than or equal to 0. So to solve this, we can subtract 2 to both sides. And we get the absolute value of 2 minus x has to be greater than or equal to -2. Well, we really don't have to go any further than this, because we know that no matter what value we put in for x, and we can put in any value, that the absolute value of something will be greater than a negative number, because the absolute value is always going to give us 0 or positive, and those values are greater than -1. So for this inequality, it's going to be from negative infinity to positive infinity. And that is your answer for part C. So part D is a little more complicated. We're going to, first it says 4 minus 8/3 times the absolute value of 2x minus 3 over 4 plus 1/2, all is greater than 0. So we're first going to subtract 4. We get negative 8/3 times the absolute value of 2x minus 3 over 4 plus 1/2 is greater than -4. So I'm going to multiply both sides now by a negative 3/8 to cancel this from both sides. So since we're multiplying by a negative, don't forget that we will have to switch our sign. So it becomes less than, and then negative times negative is a positive, so less than 3/2. So now that we have this inequality, we're going to actually break this up into 2, because it's an absolute value. So we know that one way we'll just have 2x minus 3 over 4 plus 1/2 be less than 3. So that's less than 3/2. So that's one inequality we're going to have to solve, but we're also going to have to solve negative times 2x minus 3 over 4 plus 1/2 has to be less than 3/2. So we're going to solve each of these. So for this one, we subtract 1/2 from both sides, and we get 2x minus 3 over 4 is less than 3/2 minus 1/2 is 2/2. We times both of those by 4, running out of room here. This is just 1 times 4, so we get 4 is less than 2x minus 3. I'm going to move this up here. We have 2x minus 3. Again, is less than 4. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. We get 2x is less than 7, so x has to be less than 7/2. So that's for the first one. And then I'm going to erase this. So we're not going to have enough room. So again, I'm looking at negative 2x minus 3 over 4 plus 1/2. Less than 3/2. So I multiply through or divide through by a negative, and I get 2x minus 3 over 4 plus 1/2 is greater than negative 3/2. I subtract 1/2 from both sides, and I get 2x minus 3 over 4 is going to be greater than so that'll cancel out there. Negative 3/2 minus 1/2 is negative 4/2, which is the same thing as negative 2. And then we're going to multiply both sides by 4. And we get that 2x minus 3 has to be greater than negative 8. We're going to add 3 to both sides, and we get 2x is greater than negative 5 divided by 2. And we get that x has to be greater than 5/2. So for this whole part D, which is kind of all over the place, our interval is from negative 5/2 to 7/2. And that is your answer for part D.